Recently, I have been thinking about work, and I try to reflect on it a little bit, see how I'm feeling, where I'm moving. And one of the things that I've been telling people a lot because of what people around me are going through is that in freelance, you have to force yourself to make decisions, because while you are self-employed, a lot of the major decisions that affect you a lot emotionally are in the hands of other people typically, like a client moving on and wanting to make a new team and you not being part of that team, or a company you work with hiring new people and they're bringing in their own people. These are things that are totally out of your control, but being a freelancer, you need to force yourself to make changes on your own so that two things: one, you don't stay stagnant, and two, you give yourself a little bit more credit and control of being self-employed. Now, this is something that is definitely hard to do. In the past, I've had to make changes in my own life. I dropped out of college, and whenever I did that, it was pretty scary. I'm not going to lie to you, for obvious reasons. And then I was doing real estate video for a while. And then whenever I wanted to stop doing real estate video, I was bringing in $3,000 to $5,000 a month doing that, but I was turning down a lot of work that I wanted to do and a lot of opportunities that I felt could push me in the direction that I wanted to move. So I had to make a change, and I didn't make the change right away. I knew I wanted to make the change, so I figured out a plan of action and moved in that direction. For me, it was taking on more jobs, blocking off more days to work on my own stuff. And I very much value loyalty. And if somebody has done good by me and it's been consistent work, that's valuable to me. So for the real estate stuff, if I committed to a week of real estate shoots and then I got hit up for the biggest shoot of my life, to me, I think the better decision is to take the job that you already committed to and keep doing the real estate stuff. Even though if you're not super pumped about it, it is what it is. That's what you committed to, and you should live up to your word. And then I moved out to Denver. That was a big change. But before that, I shifted everything to travel work so it wouldn't flip my entire world on its head. These kind of things that you can control and not just hope and pray that the clients that are hiring you today are going to continue to hire you tomorrow. And the shift has now been, for me, since I moved to Denver, I have really been trying to find my own clients. Before I moved out here, I was a freelancer by definition. I had agencies hire me. I don't even know if I had any of my own clients. Every single job that I was doing was through some kind of agency where I was getting a day rate to shoot, edit, just do creative. And since I moved out here, I tried getting my own clients, and you might have seen me do a little push on social media where I was essentially just telling people I'm looking for local clients, and that worked. And I think it's something that I want to do again, and I think could be super valuable, and that was valuable. But I've noticed that it's been very different. And over these past few months, I haven't necessarily been on shoots every single day, but I'm still making the same amount of money that I was before. I had 3-4 big projects that have just been strung out over the past few months, and that is so different to me. And financially, it's been very different, where the PBS show that I'm probably going to start posting about in the next few months, I got to wait until it rolls out and everything. We are in the first round of revisions right now, and I'm waiting on their feedback. I delivered 8 20-minute episodes, which was definitely something that took a long time. But with that, I got 50% up front. That 50% of the budget up front paid the crew. I haven't really made $1 from it yet, but I've been working so much on it. So that's been tough financially to figure out how to navigate that and what's the right way, what's the wrong way, because I want to treat the people that I hire correctly. So that's been a bit of an adventure to work around. And getting these clients, it's been this weird thing of like, okay, I'm comfortable to where I have these few big projects and I can focus on them, but I also need to think about a few months from now, because while I am just waiting on revisions, and then once those revisions are done, I will get that back 50% paycheck. The thing that's looming is that in a few months, I'm going to need new clients and new big projects. So it's something I should be working on now, but battling that thing of, I like doing the creative, not the outreach, and I love doing YouTube, but YouTube's a creative outlet, and if I force that to be everything, then it won't be a creative outlet anymore. I don't know. I'm kind of rambling. But I think freelance is a hard world, and I see more and more people give up on it and not really give it a chance whenever they are super, super talented and could 100% crush it in this world. But for me, being 6 years into freelance, that's where I'm at right now. Building my own clients, trying not to take a ton of one-off day rate type of jobs, knowing my worth more, forcing myself to know my worth more and turn down jobs if I have to. And just hold myself accountable, really, to work on YouTube, this thing that I'm really happy to do and pumped about every time I do it, but also make myself do some things that I don't really want to be doing, because that's good too. So yeah, right now, it's taking my life into my own hands, having that control over my own destiny of some kind, while still being realistic about it. I just took a job on Monday that was a $750 day rate, and we're good, done, easy day. And that's still okay, every job doesn't have to be $10,000 plus dollars. Big projects are good, but I'm not in a spot that I can't take any more freelance jobs. So going back to the being realistic about it, if you want to make this a living, you can't just cold turkey say, I'm not working for anybody else anymore. Maybe that works for you. Cool. For me, I am very much the person that's going to buy into what I think and believe in myself. But I think you also have to pay your bills and put food on the table and take jobs that do just that. So yeah, that's where I'm at with freelance right now. I hope you learned something here, got some insights, and made you think a little bit. Thanks for watching. Starting this new freelance diaries thing. I think it's something that could be cool. I'm also recording a video soon that is about answering your questions about freelance. I did a little post on Instagram where I was asking people questions, but if you didn't see that and want to ask me some questions as well, drop a comment below and maybe I'll answer it. See you in the next video. Let me know what you think of this format. Peace.